Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Friday morning, a little bit after sunup, and we had a snow come through. We didn't get as much as they said we could probably get, about in between what they said the low and the high would be on the precipitation. But this is Friday, so I went ahead. I could have went in, I don't know, 2-3 hours late. I had to drive about an hour and a half, take the interstate, so I always try to track how the interstates are doing. And obviously when I usually leave in the morning, they weren't in good shape. So if I'd have waited till about now or about 30 minutes ago to go to work, it would still been me getting there, 30 minutes before lunch, half a day, which is still half a day, but I just went ahead and took off today. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do some clearing, but it's supposed to actually get up to 36 degrees today. So what I'm doing is cleaning off the vehicles. I'm going to do some other stuff around here to get some snow removal, but I'm not going to have to do snow removal with the tractor, which is a good deal. The snow is just a normal wet snow. So once the roads get cleared, they should dry out. But here's the thing: is tomorrow, I haven't pinpointed it yet. You have to read 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 different weather reports before and then you kind of take the middle of the road and, and hope for the best. But right now, they're saying that between I'm going to say mid to late afternoon tomorrow through Sunday morning, we could get another 2 to 3 inches here. Before, I had reports for this area of anywhere from 2 to 3, 2 to 5, 4 to 6. Just I don't know how they determine it. I think they try to guess different than everybody else, I think, just to try to be the ones that say, yeah, I was right. But anyway, it looks like we got about 2.5 inches. The roads were bad at 5:30 this morning when I usually leave, so I knew I was at least going to be late. But the snow here, it's kept snowing. It's still very light snow right now, so we're not getting any more accumulation. But the good part of the whole thing was it wasn't any ice involved, which usually that's what we get. But if we get more snow tomorrow, heading into Sunday morning is, well, Sunday, it's saying the high is supposed to be 15 degrees, which means everything's going to freeze. So I need to get the vehicles cleaned off, and if we do get more snow, that won't be as much for me to clean off whatever, Sunday morning or whatever. So I'm hoping we can go to church Sunday morning, but right now it's not looking like it, but we'll just see what happens. It all depends on the interstate, because it's a solid hour and a half drive from here to there. So we'll have to monitor that. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead. As you see, I've been cleaning the stairs off, cleaning my pickup off. I got the work truck to do. I got birds over here trying to eat, so I like feeding the birds. So I'm going to get that cleaned off and get some more feed on that for them. Down there at where the driveway goes up to the road, it's already melting there. I can see gravel there. our drive here is looking pretty good. And so, I mean, I don't worry about our personal vehicles because we got 2 4-wheel drive pickups. Well, we got 1 4-wheel drive that's kind of down right now, or it is down. Got to get it fixed, and that's the one I want to drive in the snow because it's got better tires on it. And then we got the Silverado that we just got. It's 4-wheel drive. Here goes somebody's dog down the road, just trotting down the road like it knows where it's going. I hope it does. So the vehicles should they should thaw out pretty good. And then I don't know, I was gonna shovel the chicken coop for Robin, but she went ahead and had already done it. We tried to make a pathway for them so they could at least get out for a little bit and then go back in. So glad you're here watching. I don't know what we're gonna do on this video other than what I'm doing. I may go check on Robin. She's down there working on her side business, and I've still got the bathroom to do, so I may end up doing another video on that. So I'm gonna get to doing some chores and we'll see what happens. If you can see here, we got some tracks going to the bird feeders. It started snowing about 11 o'clock last night, so there's another one there. Looks like deer tracks. They come get the feed sometime. Time to get some more bird feed. Yeah, we get all different kinds of birds. I usually have suet cakes I put out over there. If you've ever seen me do that. I was a little woodpecker was over there a while ago, but I forgot to pick up more suet cake. It'll be all right. But I put some on the ground. A few reasons. One of them is we get squirrels. We get chipmunks, and I think we've gotten some rabbits before, but I haven't really seen rabbits over here. And big reason is doves, because the doves are too big to get on these bird feeders, and they're mainly ground feeders, I guess you could say. The other day I came home from work, and there was about 10 doves over here eating on the ground. I wish I could get more film of them. Maybe I'll just put a new battery in and just set it out here for a little bit and see if I can catch any of them on video. Well, hello everybody. This is Saturday, close to noon, I think. here's the way it looks now. Snow is gone. Pretty much everywhere. It got up to about 36 degrees yesterday, which I knew it was going to get warmer. And we had, like I said, I believe we had 2 to 2.5 inches. And I hate now that I missed a day's work yesterday, but at the time when it was time for me to go to work, the roads were not in good shape. And by the time they were in good shape, and then I would have drove the distance I needed to go to get to work, it more or less, I just would have been doing all that for a few hours pay. So anyway, now tonight we're supposed to get, between this evening about 8 o'clock and about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning, we're supposed to get, depends again on your forecast, either 1 to 2, 1 to 3, something like that. But the temperatures are supposed to get down with the wind chill into the negative range. It's going to be a high tomorrow. The high is supposed to be about 15 degrees. So if we do get any snow, hopefully it doesn't freeze to the ground, because that'll make the roads bad again. So we are just gonna have to play by ear. Hey Arthur. Hey Romeo. Arthur is not a house dog. He's not liking being inside. He generally spends from the morning to the evening either outside or in and out. Romeo, he can take it or leave it. Aggie, she stays in the house unless she has to go to the bathroom. Okay, it's Sunday, and as you can see, we didn't get a whole lot of snow at all last night. It snowed, but it was a wet snow. So now what we have got, look right here, we got ice. So I didn't have to plow snow anyway, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking some trash down. So I will take the gator and put some tracks in the driveway. There is no way it's going to thaw out any today, because right now it's 7 degrees. And then according to my weather app on my computer, and with a wind chill, it feels like -13. So it's pretty cold out. The wind's blowing just a little bit. It's spitting snow. I don't think the camera can pick it up. I'm not sure. It's spitting snow, but we're not supposed to get any more snow. But it's supposed to stay very cold through tomorrow. Well, tonight. Tomorrow, I think it said it was going to be in the 20s. And then start warming up. By Thursday, it's supposed to be 60 degrees. But it's supposed to rain Thursday. But it's going to be in the 40s by Wednesday. So that's a good thing. So what I'm concerned with now is I'm going to check the road out. Our road department that I follow on the interwebs, they said that the main roads are getting better. Now they're going to do B and C, which I don't know if I'm B or C, but we're one of those. So they probably haven't even been by our house yet. I haven't heard anybody drive by. You usually can hear them scraping. But where everything got wet, and then with the Arctic temps, that's what I'm worried about, is the road. So I'm really hoping they get it taken care of before dark, because when I go to work, I generally leave at 5:30 in the morning. Don't get daylight till after 7. So that's all I'm hoping for. So my driveway should be okay by well, I don't know. I'm not putting any salt down. I've used salt on my driveway in the past because I had to, but it does damage your base a little bit, softens it up a little bit, depending on how much you use. So down there by the road where it goes up the hill to the road, if the sun hits it, it'll thaw out some, which we're not going to get much sun today. I think a little bit. So I'm going to clean off Robin's van here, broom it off, and then I'm going to take some trash out. Hey Arthur. Arthur boy. You ready to head in? You ready to go in? You want to stay outside to your popsicle if I let you. I can't see Romeo, but he's over there in Arthur's box. I don't see him. Come on, boy. Come on, boy, let's go in. You ready to go in? Alright, guys, meet me around there. Meet me at the door. There you go, Neil. Meet me at the door. I'll be there in a second. Okay, my batteries have been freezing pretty quick. I can go inside and they get warm, they come right back on. So I got all the vehicles cleared off. It's the temperature's gone from 7 degrees to 10 degrees. So it's getting warmer. I'm gonna go down and check the main road out. I think the roads are starting to come around. I'm seeing some traffic on our road out there. It was pretty bad earlier. Not bad, snowy deep, just icy. So looks like they might put some salt down. So I'm gonna go check that out real quick. Pond is frozen over. Except for the frigid temperatures, it's pretty nice. All right, my batteries keep freezing. I'll put them in my pocket, warm them up, and get a little bit more out of them. I'm just wanted to, basically what I did this video for, really the only reason I did it, was just to show the wacky weather, how things can get around here. I guess they're the same way wherever you're at, I don't know. But so we've gone parts of Friday, Saturday, and today. And started out with Friday's snow. That day got up to 36 degrees and everything melted. And then it started snowing again yesterday evening. And about 10 o'clock last night it was 32 degrees, and then by midnight it was down to about 26 degrees, and this morning it was 7 degrees. So weird weather, wacky weather, and I'm ready for spring. How about you? And we're just getting started. It's supposed to get up to around 60 degrees later on this coming week. And then after that, I haven't gone that far ahead yet, but supposedly there's another cold front coming in and maybe some more snow, I'm not sure. So I got a feeling it's not going to be a great winter. But we'll just deal with it as it comes, I reckon. So thanks for sticking around and seeing what's going on. And hopefully the next time that I talk to you outside here, it'll be a whole lot warmer. So, as I've said the last 1 or 2 videos, I'm going to be getting back on the shower here soon. So, so looking forward to that, and looking forward to you coming back and visit us again. We thank you, and have a great week. God bless.